77% of you are unsubscribed. Please hit the subscribe link below. Some may deem me a bad sailor for this video, but it's something that, Christians need to be aware of. If you look at 1 Corinthians 5, 12 and 13, it says, "For what have I to do with judging others? Is it not those inside the church whom you should be judging? God judges those outside. Purge the evil person from among you." Okay, so let's apply that verse on a couple counts here. So in one place, you have Christians that are pushing out on the world about gender equality and abortion and all of those things. And they're judging all of those people that are not Christians. And so if this verse is to be applied, then all those people that are anti-abortion, that are yelling and screaming from all the pulpits about anti-abortion or homosexuality or any of those types of sins, that those people are breaking this verse, if you take that verse in that context. Okay? Now, if you take it in the context of it, oh yeah, it needs to be inside the church, great. Then who's condemning John McCarthy for all of the abuse things that are happening, where they're sending women back to abusive husbands? Okay, so now if you go, oh, well, you know what, we are supposed to do those things, great. Then why aren't you advocating for the people that have been abused? Those women that have been abused, that were sent back by John MacArthur's church, instead of, defending them, you're saying, oh, well, those women coming out, that's an act of Satan. And I've seen that a lot by a lot of different Christians that are defending John McCarthy, saying he's been doing so much good work over the years, so Satan is attacking him, and that's why, he's sending women back to abusive people. Well, they're not saying the last part, but really, he's doing that thing. That must be Satan. So are you saying that John MacArthur is demon-possessed? That's another thing you could be saying, but, hey, all I'm saying is he's doing the wrong thing. And if you're using this verse to judge, then judge the people within the church. Don't hide it and pay off the abusers. I mean, think of all this, of the pastor abuse cases that have been cropping up and come out in the last little while. You're not seeing the pastors getting charged. You're seeing the victims getting paid off, counseling being done, and the pastors just being let go and given a package. Some things to ponder. The reason why this verse came out was because I actually advocated for myself and more of the community about some of the ways that people are being treated for mental health, and I was being told, here's a sample verse that you should be looking at. Well, look at this. You're not supposed to be judging people. And it's like, okay, I'm not supposed to be judging people that are attacking me because of my mental health, but it's okay for people to attack others because of, whatever other sinful thing they're doing. So I'm just saying, it needs to be a two-way street. So, I mean, if the church doesn't like the fact that, people are advocating for themselves, then, they need to be saying the same thing about the people that are pushing, and attacking the people that are having abortions, or the people that are changing their changing their gender, or, insert sin here, right? Like if you're judging, you're judging. If you don't like the fact that, the judging is happening, then you need to do it across the board. You can't just attack people with mental health.